Yo, yo. Here we go. What is up with this thing? Feels like it's far away, but what are you gonna do? Oh. How's everybody doing? What's up, Judy? Oh, shit. I guess everybody gets some coffee and pack a bowl. And, get ready to do a dab. Boy, I gotta say, it is heating up here today. Let's see what's up. I can actually roll the window down a touch. Let's try that. Next thing you know, I'll have that AC unit in the window again. Fucking nonsense. Damn it. How's everybody doing? I'm just heating up some instant coffee. Where the fuck? Oh, might as well throw a little background action. Jesus, that stupid thing is loud, huh? I'll go with some of that. Look what happened to the brick. Red. What happened? Alter. God damn it. Fucking little prick. Cocksucker. Do your fucking job. Temperature dictates states of matter. Alter. Look what happened to the brick. The grass is already turning green because the days are getting longer now. It's not even spring yet, and they know they're getting more daylight now and so it's responding by green grass, new growth. We're getting growth right now. The sun's coming back closer, growth. When it goes away, death. The sun brings life. When it goes away, there's death and winter. Every fucking year, it never changes. You fucking retards. You can't believe how dumb you fucking are to think that there's climate change. You gotta be dumber than dog shit off the ground. You have the same 4 seasons every year. How are you this fucking dumb? Fucking idiots. Oh, you fucking goddamn climate change fucking retards. You're basically dumber than dog shit off the ground. In fact, I got more. In fact, I don't mean to insult the shit so bad, really. It's kind of insulting the dog shit, I think. Mike Beard, Tiffany, Judy, how y'all doing? Is my hair messed up enough? I'm trying to get it all fucked up looking. Oh, I think I can comb it with my hands a little bit. Maybe try to trick it. Try to trick it. Tricked. The flood water. Steam! Steam! Steam engine! Steam engines were the most efficient and cheapest and practical and simplest way to do anything in the old world. That's why they use them. Everywhere with everything. You notice that they like to use that natural law, or basically law of the holographic generator. The generator. Oh. What's up, World of Bliss? MPC? Matt Dog? What's up, Matt Dog? Matt Dog. What else? What's up, Mel Flood, Chicago? Mike Beard, Tiffany. I'm just I gotta put a little bit of sugar, just enough to take the edge off of that coffee. Just enough. Okay. So I went into Pueblo yesterday to resupply. I was out of propane gas for heat. It was so fucking cold. I've just been constantly using all the propane gas. That's usually the last thing I fucking have to go in for is propane gas, man. You know it's fucking cold. Everything runs out before propane gas. Everything runs out before that. I had to go because I was worried about freezing my fucking balls off and getting stuck with no heat. But we're good now. And it's starting to heat up too. I won't even need heat. I'll be wearing shorts like this, dude. I'm wearing shorts right now. Shit. I'm wearing shorts. Fuck me. Because the fucking heat comes into this car, the Suburban, and does a number of the greenhouse effect action. And again, certain days, the atmosphere above you and the ground is at different levels of density. Get the fuck out of here. I hate these fucking creepers. What are you creeping for? But I tell you what, it's about to be easy fucking peasy up in here, man. It's beautiful. It's gonna be all green as fuck again. Beautiful. Living large. Living large. Easy. Easy peasy. Like taking candy from a baby. Compared to fucking this winter shit. Whew, it's a bitch. It makes life fucking hell. My fucking brother hates it. He lives in North Carolina and he hates that cold shit. He's like, it's too cold here. This sucks. It's too cold. I want to move. I'm used to Florida. Chico, what up, dog? Venus Cupcake, haven't seen you in a while. It was 90 in the Ruby Mountains yesterday. Jeez. That's too fucking hot. Nate, see, it's always something. It's always one or the other. Why? What the fuck is the problem with this place? It's one extreme or the other. It can never be neutral. Right in the middle. Goldilocks just right. It's always extreme. It's either too goddamn motherfucking cold or it's too, you're in a fucking oven, which is quite uncomfortable. And I should know, I grew up in an oven. I grew up in Florida. And for a guy with a light skin complexion and freckles and red hair, it wasn't easy to, actually, it actually wasn't that fun. It gets kind of hot. Or, I mean, I get pretty fucking sunburned. I mean, that shit hurts. That shit fucking hurts. And it didn't bother me. I still surfed. That's crazy. I was one hell of a motherfucker. I'll give him that. I still went out there and surfed every day and got sunburnt to hell. It hurt like a motherfucker. It hurt like a motherfucker. But it's good. It's good for you. Now it's freezing, of course. Of course. I know, man. I know. I hate the fucking retards in the media, these fucking shills. Again, everything's owned by the same shareholders, right? Vanguard owns and the most shares of every corporation in existence that's worth owning, or it's not worth a fuck, and it has absolutely completely irrelevant to controlling the population, right? Yeah, right. And there's not much of that either, because you'll own nothing. Right now, young people are already having a hard time buying houses. Oops. What are they going to do? They own everything. So if they don't want to sell you anything and allow you, because government, adults telling adults what they're allowed to do, you won't be allowed to have a small business and try to thrive because you won't be allowed to own anything. According to Satan Claus, the World Economic Forum. According to the World Economic Forum, you won't own anything, but you'll be happy because they'll probably force inject you some fucking feel-good drug. Who knows? Like they're doing the retards right now. The whole population of the U.S. is on some type of medication or prescription, which, by the way, turns them into psychopaths. So when I say we're in the land of the psychopathic lab rats, I'm not bullshitting here. These retards are on medication prescribed by pedophiles, psychopaths, murderers, that make them psychopaths. What the fuck is going on here? Most of these retards out in the public are basically zombie dead. They're deader than dog shit. Wow, a 7-year-old dying because of the you-know-what? Heart conditions, of course. That's what it's targeting. Shortness of breath. Never heard of that before. It pissed me off. Yeah, well, we should all be pissed off with these pedophiles running everything in government. Everyone in government should be immediately executed with extreme prejudice. Absolutely. It's not our fault that you can't take responsibility and realize that you're harming people via government. Anybody who works for government, firemen included, is a criminal because you're receiving money that is stolen from the public against their free will, extorted. So everyone in government immediately exterminated. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? You chose your side and you got to die now. I hate you. Die. Fuck off. I hate these motherfuckers that work for government, that have anything to do with the enemy, the government, who is the total enemy, the number one murderer of all time. In the last fucking, on record, in front of everybody, the number one murderer of everyone. It's called democide. I mean, there is, the fact that there's a word for it is amazing. But it shows you how obvious death by government is. Democide. The number one cause of death in the 19th century, democide. Look it up. Prove me wrong, you fucking retards. You fucking sheep fuck. You sheep fucking retards out there. You zombie, dead, soulless, heartless, fucking psychopathic fucking retards. That's what you are. All you motherfuckers that watch TV, you're all psychopaths. Because that's what the TV wants. And that's what you're going to get. 69% uploaded. What's up, Gio? He's got a new video for us. I fucking hate these cocksuckers in government, and I hate all these New World Order, World Economic Forum, all the Trilateral Commission, you name them all, they all got to die. If you're out there, you have an agenda to bother people and not leave them alone. You want to group up. You got to die. Get the fuck out of here if you don't want to leave us alone. We're going to kill you. One day, we're going to have the upper hand. And all you fucking psychopaths, pedophile fucks are going to be fucking screaming and begging, pleading for your lives. That's the world I'm creating. I'm creating a world where these fuckers get fucked up. We should all be creating this world where all these fucking retards out there committing all these crimes, we're going to create a world where these fuckers pay hard. They fucking pay hard for this shit. Anybody trying to fucking World Economic Forum, anybody trying to New World Order up, trying to fucking group up, trying to fucking round up authority so one person can rule the world, man. One ring to rule them all, man. We know what you want. One ring to rule them all. Fuck you. I want to fucking kill every one of you pedophile fucks. I fucking hate you. I'll chop your fucking head right off right now. I fucking hate you motherfuckers here. I'm way too old for your fucking bullshit. I'm way too old for your bullshit. I'll kill your ass. Motherfuckers here. I hate them. I know. I know. I know, Venus. My dog had a seizure. What the fuck? A dog had a seizure? They gave me anti-anxiety meds for him. I threw it out and given him CBD. Yeah, CBD is the key word. Speaking of which, I need to try. I need to roll up on some CBD right now. Rick Simpson oil, CBD. To make sure I don't have any prevent any mouth cancer from that chew shit I did. It did take my teeth in the back. They're all gone. So I have to take this shit now. Thanks to that Copenhagen shit I chewed. I got lured into that. Everybody chewed. Where I lived, everybody, if you didn't chew, you were a retard. God damn it. Get your ass up in there. Well, I tell you one thing, when you're slaving, though, it's good to have a chew to at least that's one type of fucking thing you could be doing when you're slaving and in some type of enjoyment, no matter how small. What's up, freak? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I know, Venus. It's exactly right. That's what's happening. That's what's going on. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. Wake up, wake up. Wake up. It's always an agenda. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Watch the news. Ugh. That's tight. The enemy's programming you. Go tell a lie to your vision. Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up. Yeah, I need to get some coconut oil. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm feeling, I don't get those pains. I was really starting to get like intense pain and I couldn't sleep at night. So yeah, I can sleep now. It makes a huge difference. Again, you have no idea. I was getting these pain things for hours and I would just be in pain for hours and I couldn't do anything but be in pain. That's gone, so that's a big deal. That's a huge thing, not having to deal with these episodes of pain for hours and just having to sit there in pain. That's hell. That's hell. That's gone. That's huge. That's huge. I would just sit there for hours in pain and can't sleep at night. So yeah, that's gone. When they're calling you fake. And it certainly looks like the teeth in the back have pinkened from a black to a pink. Like where they fell out, it looks like pink now, just like I never had teeth there before. You know? See how they're just kind of pink instead of black? In the back. And this used to never be there. I never had a gap until I bit on an apple like a couple years ago and it fucked my tooth up. Look at that. For biting an apple. Too old. Teeth can't handle it, I guess. Fuck my tooth up. See it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, I tried to do that years ago, boy. It's really hard to swish anything in your mouth for more than 30 seconds, dude. You have to do it for like 10 minutes. Fucking, it's hell. I can't. It's hard. I can't do it. I know I should, but it's too hard. I swish anything in your mouth that long. What the fuck? Sucks. It's hard. Yeah, I wish I had some fucking Matt Dillon teeth, man. I would wear them just to fucking pretend I had good teeth, just to fuck with people. They'd never know. Wow, look at those big white teeth, man. Huge. Like a rabbit and shit. No. Let's not get crazy. Bucktooth, like a bucktooth varmint. You can tell they look better, huh? That's good. Yeah, there's a reason you have friends that don't want to hear about this shit because they know it's all fucking rigged and they don't want to face the truth. They're cowards. These are cowards. These are the lowest caliber of people that don't want to talk about the problems and fix them. These are children. These are cowards. These are the biggest pieces of shit. And I'm not talking about your friends, but I'm talking about these motherfuckers like even David Icke. Oh, I don't want to talk about flat Earth. No, fuck no. That's too much truth for me. I stop at reptilians. Gaga goo go. Again, I got no respect for that. Love the guy, love him, but no respect for that shit. And no respect for anybody who doesn't want to face their problems and fix them. Okay. What's up, Judy? Ian. Yo, here we go. I meditate while I do it. The swishing. That's one way to distract yourself. Like machines, we need oils. Evidently, right? Seems to be the deal, right? I have botched dentistry, and the coconut oil has healed the problem. Nice. Were you able to get your teeth? It feels like I got a tooth growing back. I mean, it's getting big. I don't know what's going on. Like, they grow back, right? I mean, it feels like I got a tooth growing back. It's just coming up. Yeah. Yeah, I lost them in the back too, and the upper too. That chew shit really ate the teeth, just ate them up. They're all gone. Wants to just eat them up. Really bad shit. I'll be lucky if this shit even saves me, man. I mean, this shit's crazy. Yeah, they pulled my wisdom teeth, cracked them right out. 2 of them in the top. I didn't have any in the bottom, so I didn't have to deal with that. Again, that was before I was, I'm just like I just like would never go to the dentist after what I know now. I mean, just never. Get out of here, demon bird. Get out of here, fucking demon. God damn, that's the most horrible fucking screech ass sound I ever heard. What is it with these birds and that screech? Demon! Boom, 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 boom. I love doing that. It scares the shit out of them. They think it's a dog. They're always trying to fucking. I spilled some cranberries out there for them so they could have them. Fuck it. But I don't like that screeching though. Shut up, demon! That's no more cranberries for you if you keep screeching. Not cranberry, dried up cranberry, like a raisin cranberry. free, like a craisin. Spilled him, and boy, he's all over that shit. Demon bird. Screecher. I like to hold peroxide in there, works well. I refuse to see a dentist for sure. Yeah, that's crazy, huh? Yeah, dentists love to give you fluoride. They're so dumb, it's insane. It's not a blue jay. It's, I don't know what the fuck these things are, man. It could be, did they call them a stellar blue jay is what they call them? I don't know. These things make the most horrifying sound I've ever heard. The screechers. They just screech. Like, you think you're getting attacked by a monster or something. I mean, it's horrifying. Demon. Fucking thing sounds like a fucking just like horrifying. The fluoride did work on the fucking public because they are dumber than dog shit. Black pointed head. Yeah, they got these blue things. They're pretty big, but they're not too big, and they're blue as fuck. Beautiful, except for that noise. Ugh. And they have like a weird peacock thing head sticking out of their head. I don't know what that shit is, but there's something clearly coming out of the back of their head. What's up, Rezovice? John. These aren't blue jays. Blue jays, we had plenty of those in fucking Florida. And they make the most annoying fucking noise, too. I hate those goddamn things. It could be Colorado Blue Jays. I just call them screech owls. They're like a fucking screechers. I call them demon birds. Like we know who we are. We all love each other. We're all one spirit. We're not gonna stab each other in the back. You're not dividing us. You're all part of the one spirit, folks. That is all. Yep. You're not separate from anything. Everything's free. Everything's spirit, man. Everything's free. You're part of the one big spirit. That is everything. You're not dividing us. It's hard to believe that we're not in a world where everybody just is absolutely in love with everybody. I mean, I don't get that. We're all so awesome. We really are. We really are. Bring on the green. Bring on the green. Go away, clouds. Go away. Bad cloud. Bad. Bad cloud.
Goes on and on in division. The electromagnetic motion around us that we can't see. Our collective holographic mind
From the mechanical side of our mind, the mechanism, the machine, the holographic generator. Same 4 seasons every year. To the longest day of the year, 9 o'clock at night. To the shortest day of the year, 4 o'clock in the daytime, in the afternoon. It never changes. It goes from the longest day of the year, 9 o'clock at night, it's still bright out, to the shortest day of the year, it's dark by 4. Never changes. The shit's easy. It just goes back and forth like a clock, like a fucking pendulum on a clock, vibrating from the North Pole to the South Pole, from positive to negative, from light to dark or dark to light. It doesn't matter. It's just going to go back and forth. Duality, polarity. It's all generated. Up and down, left, right. Generated, made up, in, out.
You're all part of the one spirit.
Light, dark, good, bad. It's just made up. Generated.
From anything. Everything's fragrance.
It's all just made up and generated to create a world where we can experience an objective, have an objective experience, a subjective experience. We created a space. We made a space in ourself, the spirit, where we can, pretend we're separate. Experience a subjective, subjective experience, an individual experience. A seemingly separate experience. And the green is coming. It'll be nice and green out. This brown shit looks kind of dead. Because when the sun goes away, there's death. And when it comes back, green life. But when it goes away, it's kind of brown. Yellow. Not green, more yellow. Yeah, yellow. Boy, that tree has a lot of holes in it. That poor thing. Yeah, the spring green. It's going to be green. Wonder if there's any. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Whoops. God dang it. Okay, check this shit out. I know. Fuck Dennis, too. Hey, don't be knocking Mr. White. Where'd Mr. White go? He ain't even here. So I guess it don't matter. You can knock them. I'm just kidding. I don't know shit about the Black Sun. I know Santos and all the freaks talk about all this nonsense, but all this shit's from the old world taken out of context. Might not even pertain anymore. There was a cataclysm here. Um, and again, they're tricked into worshiping the sun by these fucking parasites. They call themselves, some of them pretend to be demons. They call themselves demons. It's really just all the trick. They get off on this trick shit. And they use all that shit worship to control the retards. The whole concept of worshiping anything is the concept of just strange concepts, man. That are absolutely introduced. Like the concept of believing in anything. Why would you ever believe in anything, right? Unless you were tricked into that concept, right? Of believing into something, right? Which there was a major agenda to get everybody to believe, have a belief, respect a belief. It's all mental illness. It's all psychological warfare against these little weak-minded retards. It's pathetic how fucking dumb they are here. Yeah. I don't have too many memes. They printed $8 trillion, gave you 1,400, sent the rest to their friends, and left you with inflation. I didn't get 1,400 bucks because I don't want nothing to do with I don't want no fucking blood money from government. I don't want nothing to do with government. I don't want them to even know I exist. But basically in the last 2 years, they quadrupled the money supply in 2 years. Okay. Do you understand? You have a money supply, right? And now it's 4 times bigger in 2 years. Like that, the inflation. These idiots are going to be their quality of life. They're going to be spending every penny on a loaf of bread. It's insane how dumb these fuckers are. And then they're creating all these food shortages, and they're going to starve everyone out to create chaos because that's what they thrive on. It seems like you groom your pets. I groom your kids. Rat colony beneath Washington, D.C. Disgusted to find city infested with politicians. Politicians. Pedophileticians is what they really are. Fuck the New World Order. Just fuck them. Kill every one of these motherfuckers. It's war. They want war, then they're going to die. When you realize that you're an energy living in a body, you start to look at things differently. You are not the physical body, you fucking retard. I can't believe I have to say this shit. You are what's powering the fake light vessel. That's you. You're the battery, the basically the soul, the individuated spirit. Okay? Whoever controls the media controls the mind. Fuck Jim Morrison. COVID-19, now that everyone is talking about Ukraine and Will Smith, here's COVID-19, now that everybody's talking about Will Smith and Ukraine. This poor guy. Oh, you poor guy. Oh, go. Everything you see on TV is a scripted performance with the purpose of shaping your worldview to benefit the powerful interests running the show. The powers that shouldn't be. The pedophiles that shouldn't be. Here we go. Stupidity is knowing the truth, seeing the truth, but still believing the lies. Look at this TV. This is great. Look at this. Are these fuckers dumb or what? These retards have been wearing masks for 2 years. It's amazing how dumb they are. And again, look at this. It looks like a kitchen from the old world. That's all heat damage, of course, and whatnot. Very severely heat damaged and destroyed, but what a cool fucking nice little fucking beautiful room this was. All tile here. Look at how awesome embroidery everywhere, of course. Just decked out always like the old world. Their style, they're so badass. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, can you believe this place? Look at this. Look at the ceilings. Look at the statues. Look at all this shit. All inherited from the old world. These retards didn't build any of this. They absolutely scooped it up and turned it into some retard church or some shit. I don't know what they're doing here in robes, being all fucking dumber than dog shit. But wow. This is from the old world. That's what they do. Look at that. Just amazing. Just an amazing fucking... Look how tall this fucking ceilings are. I mean, it's insane. Then you got the Capitol Dome here, and then it goes off this way, off that way. Just insane. Then some fucking dude from the old world that has nothing to do with these retards right now. These idiots have no idea what's going on. These fucking retards down here are dumber than dog shit. They're all sheep. Look, they're all dressed the same. They're all told what to do. They're all flocking together like sheep. Sheep. Like fucking sheep. We're dealing with just sheep fucking everywhere, man. These fucking sheep. I agree, Jack. I have to completely agree with that. Not sure what your hat says, though. Dude, Ian, why do you keep saying the dumbest shit? We're in our collective mind. The real world is 5D, you fucking retard. Why do you always say the dumbest shit? Damn. That is the dumbest shit. We're just in our collective mind, man. The mechanical machine part of the mind, man. It's like a generator. It's all fake. We're having a fucking dream. You're in a dream, you fucking retard. The real world's this. The real world is not dreaming. And you're not retarded and separated. You're back to spirit. And you're not in the fake hologram. That's the real world. You're in a fucking collective nightmare because these retards won't wake up. And we got to be fucking deal with this bullshit. This prison they've made with you have to do this, you have to do that, you got to wear a mask, you got to obey complete pedophile strangers that you would chop their fucking head off in any fucking world that wasn't retarded. You could fucking just bash these fuckers. How dare them fucking come up to you and tell you what to do? I'll fucking chop your fucking head off. All these motherfuckers, dude. You leave us alone or we'll kill your ass. You don't tell us what to do, fucking government. Anybody trying to fucking tell us what to do would be immediately summarily executed. Well, we're living a world that thrives on freedom and it respects it. A world that really respects freedom. All these agents will go home in a box. They fucked it up for the copyright shit, huh? What's up, the Stang? Yeah, I know. These fucking sheep are compliant. You know, they're all compliant. They're all complicit. And, you know, they sit there and everybody in government receives stolen money. And, you know, I just want to kill these people. It's war. They've declared war on us with all these, we're going to make this a law and this to tell you what to do here, tell you what to do here. You got to do this. You got to do that. They've already declared war. They should have been dead 200 years ago. These fucking retards should be dead. Okay. I don't know what's going on. And this place is fucking crazy. Okay. It's all fucking crazy here. It's like a bad dream. Turns out it is. We're having a real bad dream here. It's time for these retards to become lucid and aware and create less of a nightmare. Let's go back. Can we go back to the amusement park that it was before this? Can we go back to the amusement park with the roller coasters everywhere and all that? Can we have that again, please? Where everything is just about having fun and amusement and entertainment. That was great. I miss those days. Yeah, I know. The Sting. We have these sheeple, man, these sheep fucking tards that absolutely don't understand that in 1974, the CIA admitted they plant fake news to manipulate the behavior of the public. What do you think they're doing nowadays, you dumb fucks? If they admit they're planting fake news in 1974, what do you think they're doing now? Why are they watching the TV and the news? If the CIA admits it's fake, and then the CIA news turns around, CNN and all them, and calls everyone else fake when they're the fake ones. You ever notice that what the criminals always do is they always blame everyone else for what they're doing? This shit is easy. This shit should be so easy for you to understand. These fucking retards here are so dumb. It is the Twilight Zone here. It's bizarro world. It's a nightmare because everything is so backwards and upside down. We're led by we shouldn't be led by anybody, but we're led by the lowest caliber beings, lawyers, liars, car salesmen, so to speak, which they're the most honest people, by the way, a lot more than most people think. But I knew some pieces of shit. I mean, had a car dealership for over 7 years back in the day. And I always knew that you never wanted to have that bad karma coming back on you. Always try to sell them good Hondas that stay running. Or Toyota. I would always sell the Toyota 4-door automatics, dude. They sold like crazy. Right, paralegal. Yeah, these fucking lawyers, the lowest of the lowest scumbag liars, are all politicians. Give me a break, these scumbags. And again, they know the law. They know what some fucking pedophile made up and told them to memorize. It's amazing. Nobody needs anything written down. You know, you're a grown adult. You don't write shit down like a child unless you're living in Children of the Corn up in here. It's what it is. These motherfuckers are like children in adult bodies. It's amazing. Damn. It's amazing. It's like they have these blockers, these blinders on that block certain areas of the hologram, and they can't see it. It's amazing, right? These parasites are using some type of spells or magic or some shit. It's magic. They're using magic on these motherfuckers. Spells. It puts blind spots on these in the hologram. They can't see things. It blinds them. It makes these blind spots, and that's how they're cheating. So we can't wake these fucking retards up. They don't see it. They just can't see the shit what we see. How rotten the core is, how rotten the system is, how completely, rigged everything is, completely taken over. Every aspect of our lives, everywhere on this plane, is a prison. It's completely taken over by these pedophiles. And it's amazing that they don't see it. The TV, the fucking motherfucking CIA can come out in open court in 1974. You can watch the video. Admit that they plant fake news to manipulate the behavior of the population. What do you think they're doing now? And then they come out and call you fake news. You can't make this shit up. It's a nightmare. It's a goddamn Twilight Zone nightmare up in here. Yeah, right, Mike. And again, pineal gland's going to have nothing to do with it, dude, because, all right, I don't know. Because I mean, my shit's surely calcified, and it's not stopping me from waking up. So that has nothing to do with it, man. You people are ridiculous.
You're talking about something that's for a whole nother thing. Seeing a whole nother hologram or frequency in the hologram. It's like Westworld, the host can't see. Yeah, I saw that show, Westworld. And whether they're not mechanical, but these retards are still basically zombies. They might as well be like Westworld. Because I don't know, they're so, like I said, they have these spells or magic is being used on them, and they can't seem to see the obvious rigging and takeover in every aspects of our lives. They think they're free. Like when I go in to buy my dabs yesterday, I buy the dab that's called Free World because I like the name, and it's actually the perfect texture. It's not too crummy, and it won't break everywhere. I like it, and whatnot. But every time I go in there, I go, yeah, maybe one day we'll have a free world, and they kind of look at me like they think it's free already or something. I don't know what's wrong with these retards, but they're so dumb here. And so I get the dabs named Free World, but it's not a free world in any way. Nothing's free, is it? Right? Everything's has to cost you something, right? It's ridiculous. What's up, Red Bricks? Yeah, I have to say that show Westworld, man. I thought it was going a whole nother direction, man. It kind of was like a buzzkill, man. I mean, if you had me writing that, I could have wrote that into something incredible. Holy shit, man, you had the potential there, and they just threw it away. Like, holy fuck. Oh, wow. The parasites. What is that, a request? Whew, okay. It's cooling off. God damn, okay. God damn. Fucking desperate conditions all of a sudden. It's like 100-mile-an-hour wind. The fuck is that about? Oh. Oh. Yeah, it'll be cold as shit later too, of course. It's only nice and warm for like a couple hours. No, we're in the holographic part of our mind. It's not a fucking computer, you fucking retard. God damn it. I don't mean to call you retard, but god damn. Stop it with this shit, man. It's not a motherboard. It's for power. You have a circuit. The reason you have a circuit board in a computer, it's for power, okay? That's what that's for. Sure, it's a computer near it and all that shit. It has nothing to do with the computer, though, okay? It's for the power. That's why you have a motherboard. It's all for circuits and power. It's nothing to do with a fucking computer. You're not in a fucking computer. That's the dumbest shit ever. Not in my chat. Fucking idiocy. It was all about the power. Like Tesla said, there's unlimited amounts of power all around us. That's what this thing is. It's a Tesla coil. Part of our brain, the holographic generator machine, part of our collective mind. But it's more like a collective nightmare right now because we're being enslaved by these goddamn fucking parasites. And now you got these fucking motherfucking governments. World Economic, you're not allowed to own anything now? Hello? What's going on here? You're not allowed to own anything. What is this shit? Who are these motherfuckers that gotta die for saying that shit? Who are these people always trying to control us? Who are these motherfucking New World Order? Why don't people fucking think? What's wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? Hell-bent on controlling everyone. What's wrong with these fucking psychopaths? Do you go around trying to control everyone? Maybe you do, but not. I don't think you do. I don't see that. You're like me. We want to be left the fuck alone. But these fuckers won't leave you alone. It makes my blood boil too. Stang. They won't leave us a fucking alone. What is wrong with these motherfucking people that won't leave us alone? What is wrong with them? Like, why the fuck are they on our shit? Why don't the people think about this? It's not a simulation, dude. It's a collective dream. It's a holographic part of our machine, part of our mind. Because it's not simulating the spirit. Or spirit is not like all this physical shit here in the hologram, this physical vessel. It's all fake. You're in a dome, a little fucking area that's all gets densified and physical, and has a little area there, a little area where we can come in and separate and experience and have a subjective, individuated experience from the whole spirit that you're part of. You've been memory wiped. You have no idea who you are, evidently. You should know that you're part of the one spirit. That is all. You should know that you're looking at other aspects of yourself, and everything else around you is just you. Absolutely. Coming in, being separated, divided, divine, divided. That's you. You've been divided, the spirit part divided, to experience a separate, individuated experience. Some people call it individuated consciousness, but consciousness is just a degraded form of spirit in the hologram. No. These vessels here are real enough as far as vessels are concerned. But if the spirit, us, that is coming into these vessels isn't waking up over there, then they're just like vessels, right? They're just the hologram. They're not aware, awake beings, you see. If you come into these vessels as spirit, you have to come in and wake up aware, and so forth. Okay, I like that. Yeah, here's a great comment because people need this right here. They're so dumb. Here's what you got to do right here. Just create your bright environment, and for all, don't wait for somebody to save us. It's your own movie, so to speak. Do what you self-improve. Work on yourself. Work on what you can control. What little that we can control here, control it in a positive way to create the higher vibrations. Again, it's up to you. It's really like Bill Hicks says, it's a choice. Do you want to live in a world of love or a world of fear? Why would you want to live in a world of fear? I don't know. You're fucking weird. I want to live in a world of love. That's the love. That's the world I choose. Will you please choose that world with me instead of a world of fear? That's what it comes down to. Simple as that. Let's choose a world of love, and let's go. Forget this nonsense with the fear-based, always scaring everybody with the fucking goddamn Pfizer, scaring everybody. They're the biggest criminals of all time, these pieces of shit. You know? We got to do it, right, Arthur? Flat Earth, Arthur? Diesel in Jersey, New Jersey, 100% fill you. Yeah, we want a world of love, man. I don't want to fucking be afraid every minute, even though there's nothing to be afraid of. But that's what they're constantly trying to do for the weak-minded. I don't, I just don't live in fear, man, at all. I know who I am, what's going on. It's not a problem. I know that's what they want. I don't want to give them what they want. I will never give them a fear-based reaction. I will give them a love-based reaction and trick these fuckers. And then one day we'll get them. One day we'll get these things. Ooh, man, it's going to be sweet. Man, they got it coming. These parasites got it coming. Man, I can't believe they're fucking with the goddamn video, man. That sucks, y'all. Excuse me. Oh, man, wait till you see this. Holy shit. I got a few more. I got something to show you here. You're going to shit. Wait till you see this evidence right here. No. It's not about focusing. You can't disregard the bad. You can't ignore the bad. That's stupid. You address the bad, which are these parasites. No, you don't go golden. Don't go new age. These fucking new age retards will tell you, oh, just focus on positive and love and everything will go away. What are you, fucking stupid? As you're getting your throat slashed by a fucking serial killer, you moron. Or taken down by a bear or lion. It's reality, you dumb fuck. You address the bad. You don't ignore the bad. They flagged one of your comments? Bastards. These fucking cock bastards, as my gramps would say. That cock bastard son of a bitch. Look at this evidence. So you got a building, it's so melted, it's melting over the red brick. This used to be red brick, right? So it cooked it into what you see here, right? It's the brick so cooked. It didn't quite melt because you can still see that it was brick, and there you can still see a window or a door. But over here, this shit is so melted, it's actually rock curtaining over itself, over the sun, covering itself. You'll never see the window after this, and you think it's a mountain because you're a fucking retarded geology idiot. When this is just a melted, they're all melted buildings. Why would there be natural mountains when there's melted buildings, you idiots? How can you be this dumb? And I'm going to show you some more. If you don't know what the old world looks like, then you need to understand their style and things that survived. And I'm going to show you things that survived from the old world. This is a style here. Look at this style. Everything embroidered, everything designed, everything decked out. Nothing left untouched and decorated, as if they had all the time in the world, as if their vessels lived for 100 years. This is from the old. You see all the heat damage here. See the heat damage here, but it survived, and it's from the old world. See the incredible arches here. Classic old world arches. Here we go again. Just the classic arches and designs and decorative of the old world. But yet, nonetheless, you can still, nonetheless, tarnished with by the cataclysm that occurred here 300 years ago, wiping out a highly advanced civilization that was here for thousands of years. Wiped out 300 years ago. But there are buildings, pockets of survival. Some of the buildings made it, and they just have heat damage. And they didn't melt into what the retards think are mountains. And again, look at this interior. Just incredible. Fucking incredible. And again, look, these aren't abandoned. These are just pockets of survival of a cataclysm. Nobody abandoned this. All these people got killed and died. They're all dead. The new people that survived, that's us. But this is from the old world. It was completely cataclysmed at the great meltdown, the great meltification. But it's clearly from the old world. The beautiful towers, beautiful arches. I love these I love this thing. I would love this fucking to be looking out on top here, smoking a joint, looking out, just sitting back, looking at that view. Smoking a bowl. I really don't smoke joints. I pretty much smoke bowls. And again, look, from the old world, you have a melted building right behind it. And here, this thing somehow survived. It still has heat damage. You can see the that what looks like rust, but it's heat damage. Things do rust, but that's heat damage. It's not rust. And again, I had to show this. I don't know why. This is a leaf, and you can see through it. Look at that. Look at that vessel. And again, look at this. Look at the arches. This is all from the old world. But you can see all that heat damage. Look at the heat damage. Look at that. Let me show you something. Look at the fucking heat damage. Look at that. Totally fucked up. All those marks, all that shit. It's all heat damaged. Look at the heat damaged. How do I get out of this shit? You fucking retard. Ugh. All right, you stupid fucking shit. Yes. Get rid of that. Again, like I said, notice how the incredible, this is a bird, but its neck coming over and down, and its beak is touching its own stomach to make a handle. Completely decorated from the old world. Everything completely decked out, as if they have all the time in the world. A fan. They say it's from the 20s, but does it really matter? It's probably it looks like it's from the old world. In the 20s, how are they making this, right? So it's a pocket of survival. It's made better than these retard plastic pieces of shit you see today. Again, look at the interiors here. Just completely decked out. Absolutely crowned up. Totally crowned it up. And these retards come along and make it a restaurant and milk all the money from it. And they didn't build shit. Again, from the old world, you got the trees, vegetation growing all over buildings all the time. You don't need soil or any of that, or building ash is what it is. These things just grow all over everything. It just doesn't. All of this shit has been deteriorated from the heat and broken down, and the roots like it, and it's a little looser form. But building from the old world, look at that fucking cool design. How cool is that? It's tight. You can even see the red brick under the concrete molds. Amazing damage. Again, from the old world, another greenhouse. They all grew their own food. It looks like. Why wouldn't you, you fucking idiots? God. Amazing that you would buy it from a corporation when you can get it free at your house. You don't need to. You could be completely fucking independent and not be poisoned by the fucking pedophile corporations. Again, incredible interiors from the old world. Right out to the these retards can't do this glass, can't do this right now. How is it that can't do this? Or was it a highly advanced civilization? What makes more sense? Look at the heat damage down here. Wow. But look at the cool fucking design. Just incredible. You'll never fucking see this shit again because the people that made this shit aren't here anymore. You'll see a plain Jane square box. White. Piece of shit building. Look at the interiors, man. Look at this shit. These buildings today, they got no character, man. No character. Look at these older buildings, man. They all got tons of character. Tons of character. Greenhouse from the old world, destroyed by the X Factor event. Greenhouse, destroyed. Look at all the damage. Look at the heat damage. Incredible damage. Look at that. I find this in every house and building here from the old world that I inspect. They all have the same heat damage. Look at that. Embroidery. Suitcase from the old world. Toaster. Boom. Easy peasy. You don't see toasters like that anymore because these fuckers are dead. Look at the brick. Look at the brick here. Look at the heat damage on all the brick here. Amazing, right? This is what I got to deal with when I inspect some of these houses, man. It looks like shit. It looks like shit. The brick all cooked. Look at that. That's horrible. Look at that. That is really cooked. There's no mortar left. It's all been mortar snotted. Mortar snot runny nose. Wow. I mean, look at this. These retards can't stain glass like this to this day. Stained glass windows. Look at the heat damage here. Completely heat damage. Look at the stot. See these white blotch marks all over? See them everywhere? That's all heat damage from the X Factor event. This was beautiful. Look at the chandelier and arched doors and fucking beautiful, man. Beautiful. It was beautiful. I mean, it's damaged bad. Again, completely damaged from the old world. But it was beautiful until the X Factor event came along. We find damage everywhere, folks. Pockets of survival, not abandoned, destroyed, and people killed. And in that event, many beings died. I mean, again, look at this shit from the old world. Look how everything is decked the fuck out. Everything is designed, embroidered, or decorated. Everything's decorated to the hilt. Again, look at the heat damage. That's not rust. The X Factor event, that is heat damage. Again, a beautiful greenhouse made of steel and glass. All heat damage. That's not rust. Things do rust, believe me. I lived on the beach side in Florida, and my car rusted like a motherfucker because I parked at the beach all the time and the salt air. Look, these are all buildings. See the arches? And they still have the train going through from the old world. Again, look at the heat damage. Look at the fucking heat damage here. Look at that shit. But yet, look at the incredible decked out fucking ceiling. Completely decked out, embroidered, designed. Look at this. Completely decked out. But look at the heat damage. Look at all that heat damage. But completely decked out. No, you know why nobody builds like this anymore? Because they died. Because they're all dead. These fuckers that did this are dead. Or they would still be building these buildings like this instead of all retarded looking like today's corporations' buildings look like shit. Okay. Yeah, just amazing fucking buildings from the old world are fucking amazing. Dome action. God. Dude, those buildings, man, were so beautiful. Holy shit. But we signed. Yeah, I curse these motherfuckers at YouTube too. Geo. I'm down with that. Word. I hate these motherfuckers. Are we the descendants of the survivors? Of course. Again, there were big pockets of survival. That's why you have the biggest cities in the world are the biggest pockets of survival, folks, where you had a complete bleed through of old world everything, but they got shut out real quick, of course. They showed you that in the movies like Raiders of the Lost Ark, where the Nazis go around trying to find all the technology from the old world to weaponize it. Well, it's really just the powers that shouldn't be that want to go around and take all this shit, so you are stuck buying gas from them. It's all about control here. Everything has nothing to do with freedom here. This place has nothing to do with freedom. There's nothing free here. when it is all should be free. You're literally in a generator that generates everything here. You literally have seeds that is unlimited free food that people are not growing in them. You have unlimited food. They're called seeds. You have unlimited food. They're called seeds. Every time of the year when the sun comes back in spring, there's growth. You plant them then. The cycle ends at death when the sun leaves. And you can them for the winter. It's your own food forever. You should never, ever not have food here. You have seeds. If they tell you you can't grow, that's a problem. We have that problem here. You're not allowed to grow in your front yard or anything. They want you to buy for their poison. Yeah, I guess some of the buildings look like they would have interesting sound coming out. I don't know. What the fuck? But you should have an idea for what these buildings look like in the old world. But then something happened to the brick. Let me show people. You get these retards out there, right? They go, what do you mean red brick doesn't melt? I see all these house fires, and the only thing left is the brick fireplace. Gaga goo goo. What is this, you dumb fucking retards? You see brick and mortar here? Look at the brick and mortar. Look what happened to the brick. It literally got melted to shit. The brick section. I have a documentary, and in the section where I show all the brick, there's literally brick just melted everywhere. And incredibly just melted to shit. And these retards don't understand that was all red brick, and then they got melted and cooked into what you think is a natural mountain. It was a melted building. All mountains were melted buildings. Were buildings. All mountains were buildings. Every mountain here was a building, period. Like a component on a circuit board. Too much power, too much electrical energy coming up from the grid, from the bottom, through the buildings, through the components, and overheating and melting these buildings. Look, you can still clearly distinguish the brick from the mortar on the left here. And at the bottom here, perfect brick and mortar. Perfect brick and mortar square. And look, right here too. These little pockets of survivals. That's what it used to look like, that red brick right there, before it got melted. Perfect red brick, perfect mortar, perfect red brick wall. And then the X Factor event 300 years ago, wiping them all out. Yeah, no shit. It looks like they turned the astral plane into a holding plane until they can put you into a new body to harvest your suffering energies. Hot melted buildings, cool. Boom, 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 boom. Dumbass bird. Dumber dog shit. Whoops. Harassing. These fuckers harass me. But yeah, what's going on? So Yeah. Whew, excuse me. Well, I like this song here. I'm going to have to... Whoops. I love this song here. I'm going to have to roll with this.
Wow. When the buildings cried.
You see the heat damage? Same heat damage we've seen all over the world. In every building. Same damage. Over and over again that tells us it's one event. Unless you're a fucking idiot. And you can't see it, you're just too dumb. Clearly a major event. Everything, everywhere. Same thing happened to it. The same thing. Identical damage all over the world. Now there's fucking water everywhere. All the water spilled out of the containers and flooded everything. After it was melted though, but not before it was all melted to shit. We have big open areas where there's no buildings or mountains everywhere, where they had designated forests, waterways, etc. Amusement. But look what happened. Look what happened to the power grid. Too much power. It melted. The buildings or components powered by the grid. They got too much power and melted. Cooked into rocky mountains. The buildings have been cooked into rocky mountains and stone and dirt and soil and sand. It's ash. It's all building ash. It's still happening to this day. That's how we know it was very recent, not to mention all the other critical pieces of evidence. For example, lack of history. The lack of any accurate history beyond 300 years is a major giveaway, right? Major giveaway. Catching him in lies. They constantly lie about everything, all the history, and you just see that that's a lie. A clear lie. Constantly lying to us. They had to come up with empires to explain away all the infrastructure everywhere. We have over 5,000 miles of what is called the Great Wall of China. That's 5,000 miles. Somebody put that there. Walkway on top of a building. They're all melted buildings. They think it's a wall, but that was all. You could walk the whole world on top of buildings. Never have to go to the ground. That's how connected these fucking buildings were. They had roads. They're driving all over these fucking buildings. Trains, everything. These fuckers they were doing everything in the old world. It was all about amusement, entertainment. See how that melted out and then the grass grows on that ash. And then they were clearly wiped out any vessels that weren't the right size. They went around killing all these bigger vessel giants. I think it's easier to control a bunch of small retards than a bunch of big ones. So they clearly wiped out all the bigger vessels from the old world that made it through the X Factor event. They were, you don't see these people anymore. They're all wiped out. They act like, they say, no, they're weak. They have weak genetics and they can't live long and die and make up all this shit. No, that's them wiping these fuckers out.
There was an agenda to wipe out any vessels that weren't our size. Not to mention, if they had any type of animal part, they were called monsters, scared underneath into the melted buildings below, and never to come back up, or they would be deemed monsters and hunted down by the tricked population. So yeah, anything that didn't look plain Jane like us, plain rapper, if you had like a horse head or a bull head or reptilian head, or if you had like a elephant head, anything head in a normal human body, you were hunted down. You were a monster. You weren't normal. It was an agenda. They called them monsters to scare everybody. They told them they were monsters to scare them and fear everybody into killing them. So now you have just the plain rapper, plain Jane, humanoid, small vessel that everybody's controlled in, and they tell, man, it's whatever. It's a nightmare right now. What being enslaved and shit like this. Well, I'm gonna take a dab.
Well, that's good. No, with Carl, I'd like to do a song that it was taken from the theme of a movie that was nominated for some Academy Awards, correct? Correct. All right. And we'd just like to do it for you right now. All it is guitar and banjo, but it's sold about 3 million records. Right. And I remember the guy that wrote this, guitar Arthur Boogie Smith. Right. I was playing this song when I was knee-high to a grasshopper. We think you can stay with me, kid?
Oh, it's over. Just because there's some shit still hot. It's over. Shut up. Shut up.
Ready, boy?
Shut up.
Let me lower the mic.
It is over. The X Factor's over. Shut up. Sure, shit's still hot, but that's just shit that's still hot. You're not gonna have a bunch of melting starting again. That's not happening. That can't happen again right now. Those conditions are not available. Yeah, whatever, man. Who cares? I discovered the shit, so it really doesn't matter. You're not going to see buildings melting out of nowhere. You got to be a fucking retard. No buildings are going to just start melting anymore. That shit is over. They're still melting. They're called volcanoes. That's all we got. You're not going to have buildings starting to melt again. That's idiotic. Those conditions aren't available anymore. They don't exist anymore. You fucking clueless. Sure, there's volcanoes. That's just the residual X factor effects. That tells us this shit just happened. Not to mention all the other key components of evidence that are absolutely rock hard evidence. Rock hard evidence that this shit just happened 300 years ago. In my view. Yeah, and shit is still hot, folks. That's how we know this shit happened. That's what's called evidence. But things aren't going to just start doing an X factor anymore. Those conditions can't be met right now again. They're impossible. And it's fear-based. These retards, don't be coming up on my chat trying to fear-base people. You're gonna get X-factored again. Be afraid. No, we don't live in fear here. It doesn't work like that. They're always trying to tell you some doom and gloom shit's gonna happen, right? Remember in the year 2000, fucking, all the computers are gonna get you, you know? It wasn't a supernatural event. It was, you don't know that it was natural. It looks deliberate. It looks intentional. It looks, it looks intentional. It doesn't look unintentional, which would be supernatural in my view. Again, it looks like they had designated forests in the old world, like all those redwood forest trees. That was a designated forest from the old world. That were just for wood, for the world to use or some shit. Who knows? Seemed like you see all this incredible cities. The biggest pockets of survival are the biggest cities. These people didn't build anything. For example, London, Rome, Paris, New York, Chicago, San Francisco, LA, all these areas, all these bigger cities were the biggest pockets of survival that survived this event. And that's where everybody, the survivors, eventually flowed into. We have the pictures and evidence of this, of the survivors coming in less than 300 years ago, finding these buildings. All the evidence tells us that this shit happened 300 years ago when we have the pictures of these retards with donkeys coming in and finding the buildings and filling them up and repopulating them. We have the pictures and evidence and proof, hard rock evidence that these retards just started filling up these buildings 300 years ago. So fuck off, retards, with the how do you know 300 years ago? It's fucking called evidence. Hard rock core evidence all over the world. People coming in to all these buildings 300 years ago. I rep. You don't. Who's next? I don't know. I'm not afraid. I don't think in a fear-based form like you. You're constantly afraid of shit. What's going to happen to me next? Dude, stop. Nothing's next. They're trying to enslave us. Don't you see what the fuck they're doing for the last fucking 2 years with the fucking, they went like full hard on, full force in the last 2 years with this takeover. And now you're not going to own anything. And what's next is you're not going to own anything is what's fucking next. What do you think's next? Unless people wake up, we can change their mind. The minds for the better, or hearts, or whatever the fuck, two sides of the same coin. It's the same coin, but just two different sides. You gotta get their heart. I don't know. What's next is you're gonna own nothing. They want to kill us is what's next.
Well, not really. They want to control us. They're obsessed with controlling us. It's real weird. I mean, it would be a lot easier on us if they would just kill us, instead of make us go through all this torture shit, right? I mean, we got to sit here and get tortured and not be free. By not being free, it's a constant torture, in my view. If I'm not allowed to be free, I'm constantly being tortured. I mean, I'm not allowed to be me. Be free, be me free. Me is free. If I'm not free, I'm not me, right? If I'm not free, how can I be me? I'm not free to be me. I get censored. But no, we'll be all right. We gotta us Phoenix Eye crew, people that are waking up together, stick together, and just wake everyone else up. Get these messages of truth out there. We got to stick together. We got to tell them, you have to change their fucking mind. You're gonna have to get out there and change their mind. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Don't annoy me. Stop annoying me. God. Man, that is such a good song. Gaga Goo Goo. Of course, they're trying to harm us, Gaga Goo Goo? Man, go fucking die, you fucking retard. You're so dumb, it's insane. They're trying to enslave us. They're constantly telling us that we're not going to own anything and we're going to be happy about it. Yeah, they love us. The World Economic Forum, the New World Order, the governments of the world, they love us. That's why we're not going to own anything. That's why, but we're going to be happy about it because for some trick ass reason. Because they're going to have all these retards medicated. Like right now, the majority of the United States is medicated with prescription drugs from these fucking criminal Pfizer corporations. This is how retarded these dumb fucks are. And they're all psychopaths now, so we don't have a chance. You can't wait. How are you going to wake up a bunch of medicated, prescribed meds from corporation retards? How are you going to change their minds when they have no mind of their own anyway? Because you would never take anything from anyone if you had your own mind. You would never. Your fucking power comes from yourself, from your fucking core, not anyone else, you fucking retards. No, you can't just ignore them. That's for Gaga Goo Goo, New Age retards. These New Age retards. Let's focus on love and forget about the serial killer about to stab me. You dumb fucking retards. No, you can't ignore this shit. You take that serial killer coming at you and you fucking blast about fucking 100 holes in him. Or to grab the nearest knife and put about 100 holes in that motherfucker before he gets you. That's all I'm saying, dude. You see him coming at you, you fucking defend. You defend from the parasites. You don't fucking sit there and ignore this shit. You defend. And now you're free forever. That fucker's dead now. You'll never have to deal with that asshole again. Except in another form of parasite or some shit. What's up, snuggle time? Aren't you a snuggler? Oh man. No, man, you can't ignore somebody coming at you with a knife. That's the dumbest fucking thing you could ever do. I don't know how you could say something so stupid, or anybody could even think like this.
Oh, dude, stop. Man, go, stop. You gotta go away with that shit. That's some retarded shit. Go away. Bye-bye. That is some mentally ill shit. I just told you how it worked, and you go retard. I don't know what's wrong with you. All that old world shit taken out of context. No. Don't come at me with that. That is some mentally ill shit. I just told you what the fucking deal was.
For over 25 years, I've been making the journey to...
I just told you what the fucking deal was, and you're coming up with this crazy shit. You people, stay the fuck away with your nonsense. These Elohim nonsense stories, all this shit from the old world taken out of context. It's nonsense. Fuck off with this shit, man. I just told you what the fuck happened. This place is nothing more than an amusement area of our mind. Okay? An amusement area that's been infested by parasites, which I don't know if that's part of the game or if it's a real issue from outside. We don't, not technically outside, but it's hard to say what's going on here, if it's real or what's going on. Todd, what's up? Been enjoying the dope beats lately. Thanks. Well, you can thank Freak 528 for that, man. He's awesome. Of course, we miss him here. We'll get him back. But yeah, you people, I just explained. I don't know how I can explain it over and over again what the fuck's going on here, and then you guys come up with this crazy creation story. You were never created, you dumb fucking retard. You fucking retard. You've always been and always will be. I don't know how you can be this naive. You can't. How can you not know who you are? How can you not know that you've always been here and it will always be? How do you not know this? How do you not know that you've always been? I don't know. You're weird. Freaks, man. I don't understand you. We've always been here. We were never created. If you can't remember that, you're not getting the information from me, the source, the collective us. Freaks tunes are quality. Yeah. But we got quite a few of them too, man. I mean, over 20 of them just kicking. And I do have the playlist below in the link for Frequency 528's music with video that I made for you. For your pleasure. So enjoy them, because I do. These songs with the video in the background of the evidence, I mean, it's like bread and butter, it's just perfect together. Yeah, I mean, again, we're not even the creators. We're just in ourselves, and we weren't created. So, yeah, if you want to get technical, we are the designers of our own mind. You fucking retards. We're the designers of our own mind, not creators. This concept, create, it's introduced again by these motherfuckers, man. All these concepts that they introduce have poisoned the minds of these retards here, like a cancer, not a virus. Viruses don't exist. It's been proven. Oh, okay, they do. Just kidding. God, maybe they do. Don't censor me. Don't censor me. Viruses are real. Yeah, they're real. I never said they were fake. They're real. Yeah. Not winking at all. I don't want to get censored. So viruses are real. Gaga goo goo. Gaga goo goo. Jeez. It's amazing that they think something, they've never seen anybody die. Like these retards, right? Like they've never even seen anyone, like, accidentally get hit by a car and die. Like not one person. You have an entire population that has been gaslighted. They've never seen one person die. Meanwhile, if this shit was real, you would have seen hundreds of people die in front of you. You would have had to worry about the smell of the bodies all the time, everywhere would smell like death. It would have to. If people were dying, it's going to stink. First of all, you don't have that stench of death anywhere because nothing died. You've never seen one person die, even in a car accident, in 2 years, in the last 2 years. But these retards are out there, locked in their rooms, you know what I mean? Social distancing, afraid to see their own fucking mothers. Wow, wow, right? So we live in a world, right, where the population, the entire world, has been gaslighted by the media, CIA, Mockingbird media. They tell you it's fake news in 1974 in public, in open court. They play it fake news to manipulate the behavior of the population. What do you think they're doing now? And these retards still watch the news. They've been gaslighted for 2 years. They've never seen one person die. But meanwhile, in the news, everybody's dying. Everybody's dying. Oh, everywhere. They're just dying all over the place. Not. So you have the problem with the population is they're basically retarded. They got no brain. You can say anything to them and they'll buy it. They'll believe it. It's like Nixon said, if it's not on the television, they won't believe it. Because that's the spell, the programming. It's a spell. They've been using Hollywood magic spells, broadcasting and casting spells on all these retards so they can't see. They've been blindsided. So we have a population that can't see the obvious right in their face. But yet we can, because we smoke too much weed and that shit don't work on us. The spells don't work on us if you smoke a lot of weed. That's why I like to smoke a lot of weed. I don't like to get spelled up. They can't do you like that. You see what I'm saying? These fuckers clearly are blindsided. They're clearly, they can't see, folks. They can't see the obvious. It's a spell by these Hollyweird. They've been Hollyweirded, and the newscasters broadcasting, casters, spellcasters, broadcasting their spells on the dumbed down population who eats it up because they're weak-minded. And they are comfortable with not having these types of people. Here's what the problem is. You have a lot of people out there that are way more comfortable with people thinking for them. Lazy fat fucks mentally. And again, they could be skinny as a bone, but mentally they're lazy fat fucks. Okay? There's the population is comfortable with for not thinking for themselves. It's a problem. The TV has fucked us. We're fucked, man. I was hoping most everyone would have died at work, but not the case. I'm still surrounded by retards. Yeah, see, it's the weirdest thing with these parasites. They want to bleed them slow, suck them dry. They don't want anybody dying fast. It's got to be a slow, suffering kill. It's crazy, man. These parasites, and they get off on the most childish tricks, man. It's gaga goo goo. What is going on here? Yeah, it's all made up. All these motherfuckers are just trying to constantly control us. It's crazy, man. What's up? What's up, cunt? What's up, hellsick cunt? Yes, I'm a dumb cunt. Yeah, get rich as you die slowly. These fuckers, yeah, it's more like, yeah. Yeah, it's amazing these retards fall for chemo. Everybody who takes it's absolutely retarded. You should be taking the Rick Simpson oil, CBD oil that I'm taking. If you're not, you're a fucking idiot. You're getting killed. The doctors, I've heard many doctors, I've been doing this for over a decade. So I remember all these doctors coming out about chemo, how they talk about it, and you should listen to them, folks. Hey, what's up, Skull and Bones? You should listen to the actual doctors that used to kill people with the chemo, man, and they come out against it, you know. They totally come out against it because they see what it does. And they're like, they're against it now. They're like, man, I can't believe I fucking fell for this shit. You know? You should see this. These doctors talk. Why, you know? It's a one-way ticket. Yeah, you got to take the you need the cannabis. You have a cannabinoidal system. You need cannabis. There are no other animals or plants out there that have this relationship with the human vessel than the cannabis plant. The cannabis plant and the human vessel are interrelated. Your vessel, there are no other plants out there like cannabis that has this relationship with us, the body. None. Think about it. Think. Why is that? Why is it illegal? That's why it's illegal. That's why they hate it, because it breaks the spells, the programming. If you smoke a lot of weed, it breaks the programming. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Matt. I am sorry to hear that. Yeah, I hate them too. They killed my dad, and I know now my mom don't know who I am because of these motherfuckers. My mom's alive, but she doesn't remember me or my brother. We both call her up at the same time, and she's fucking out there, man, just out there. She doesn't even know anything, man. It's crazy. It's crazy having someone you knew so well mentally, and now she's just gone. You know. We will have our revenge one day. We will make a pact. And on the other side, they will be punished. Because why not? It's a fun game. And I'm going to win. We're going to win. They killed my wife, my mother, my father in the past 2 years. I am so sorry to hear that. That's a lot to take in 2 years because of all this shit. I say we get them back hard. We got to punish these motherfuckers. I hate these fake charities. They're all fake as shit. Yeah, I know. Actually, that's a pretty good point. The fake charity's still looking for a cure for cancer for the past 50 years, but all of a sudden scientists managed to develop a jab for something that doesn't exist in under 2 years. They need to pay. They need to pay. All these fuckers at Pfizer need to be summarily executed. All the politicians, Pelosi, Biden, Republican, Democrat, I hate them all just as bad as the other one. I could give a fuck. I would kill every one of them, execute every one of them. Republican and Democrat, both of them have to die. None of them fuckers can get away with this shit. All the Republicans, all Democrats, all these fuckers got to die for their part in the democide that occurred in the last 200 years by these fucking fuckers in government. These fuckers got to pay hard. I hate people in government. All these fuckers got to die hard. These are all murderers. Everybody in government is a murdering motherfucking psychopath. They don't get it. I don't know how you can be this dumb, but it's not my problem. Hey, you understanding that you're harming me is not my problem. I'm still going to kill you. I'm still gonna fucking kill you, retard secretary ass. Trust the science, gaga goo goo. I trolled these live chess tournaments the other day, these retards. And I even trolled what's his fucking head? Nakamura, Hakara, whatever the fuck. And I put, you know what I've typed? Check it out. I typed. Here we go. I troll typed, snap typed, troll typed. Pfizer loves us so much. Gaga goo goo. And I'm still writing. Then I go, Pfizer only cares about our well-being, not profits. And then something about our retard sheep ass. And then I go, gaga goo goo. And I got banned immediately. Oh, man. Again, you can't badmouth their sponsor because they've sold out the bribes. These are sell-out human beings, pieces of shit. Okay? Trust the science, gaga goo goo. Oh, man. Look, I'm sorry if I don't see your comments right away, but wow. My dad survived chemo, but died after he, My grandfather died after that right there. My grandfather. This motherfucker was bulletproof for 90 years. This guy lived 90 years, drinking every day, but then he quit 6 months and he was dead in 6 months, of course. But you don't quit something you've been doing that long. It's just, you can't. Anyway, but he took this right here, and then that motherfucker was dead. My gramps, man. He was more like a dad than my real dad. Just was never there. He was up setting up franchises and shit. Science. It's science. It's a seance, folks. It's not science. It's a seance. I don't know how they don't see through the news. It's so fucking all fake. It's so fake news since 1974 in open public. These retards still don't get it. Good old age 90, I know, but my other grandfather that was my father's side, but on my mother's side, I thought my gramps here that died at 90 would have clearly outaged my mom's dad, my papa. But my grandfather on my mom's side lived to 100. This motherfucker was about to turn 101. He was 3 days away. He was about to be 101 years old. He was 3 days away from it. And my papa died. He was still driving. They took his license away because he made one little mistake at 100 years old. Oh, you're 100. We got to take your shit. And all of a sudden, he's not allowed to drive because he had one little ticket. Whatever, man. That's the government for you. He was still driving around at 100. It's just crazy. And then they took his license because he made a U-turn or so. I don't remember, but whatever. Fuck it. This goes back to forcing licensure to practice medicine so the pharma killers have their monopoly. Yeah, they all got to die, dude. Look, this whole idea of government it coming and infringing on everybody's freedoms. You have freedoms. And if they take your freedoms, not rights, freedoms, you want freedom. You had freedoms. You need them back. Asking permission to be free from a complete pedophile, stranger, psychopath is a slavery. Sheesh. Yeah, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I mean, if you were to average their ages, I would be living in to 95. If you average their age, I would be living to 95, according to my grandfather's ages when they died, 90 and 100. If you average their age, I would be dying at 95. But who the fuck wants to be here in this hell for that long? I hope I don't have to be, or I hope we can change it for the better. I love this song here in the beginning. Hey man, I don't know who you are, but don't tell me what to do. I don't even tell myself what to do. Yeah, exactly, Sting. Oh man. So what do you guys think? Is it gonna rain or what? Oh, I mean snow. There is still fucking snow on the ground over here. I mean, it was hot as fuck yesterday. And a lot of it did melt, but that's how thick that shit is, man. It snowed so thick. And you know that shit got so froze you can walk on it without falling down until you do. That shit is thick. But it is melting. This thing beeping at us. Okay, I'm kind of let's see here. What do you guys let's see here. What's tomorrow? Oh, so I don't know. Tomorrow, are we still doing this collaborative No, it's absolutely not unusual for snow right now. Hell no. It's absolutely the time when it snows right now. Is absolutely when it snows. We get blasted. The most shitty times of the year is February, March, April. I mean, it is the worst. It's total winter hell. But after those 3 months, the rest of the year, it's fucking like taking candy from a baby. It's just beautiful weather. Beautiful. Very nice. Yeah, you just got to deal with these 3 months. It's coming soon. It's going to be fucking nice for a long time. It's going to be easy breezy. Easy fucking peasy. Easy breezy. And, you know. Okay. All right, now I'm going to break his fucking head. Yeah, the weather's normal everywhere, man. Why wouldn't it be normal, dude? There's no climate change. Why wouldn't it be normal? Ooh, climate change is going to get us. Nothing changes here, folks. Ever. So this idea of the weather is normal there is batshit crazy. It's mentally ill. It's climate change, psychological warfare on the weak-minded. Because the weather's always normal everywhere. It can't change. Because the fucking sun goes from the longest day of the year, 9 o'clock at night, it's still light, to the shortest day of the year. It's dark by 4. This never changes. So the weather is always normal. It can never not be normal. In fact, if the retards would look at the pictures from 200 years ago, 100, 200 years ago, where the water level's identical to today, how can you be this stupid to think that anything's changing here when you have all the evidence that tells you it's not? Everything is the same. It's the cycle of growth and life and death over and over again played out, with the sun coming in, bringing life, and the sun leaving and bringing death. It's the same thing over and over again. How can there be any change, you fucking retards out there? Yeah, of course they spray and try to manipulate it, but it's not weather. That they're spraying you with shit to affect you and slow death you. It and yeah, they're 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 causing droughts in some areas and manipulating it in that sense. That's not having anything to do with climate change, though. This is absolute manipulation. There's a when you have now there's no such thing as climate change, but yes, are there fucking CIA evergreen spraying planes out there manipulating shit? Of course. Right? It's on a local, very super, extremely local based. So they can pound a local area at one time, but they can't affect the whole world at one time. It's not like that. It just isn't like that. They can seed a bunch of clouds and make it rain over and over again, like was it Operation Popeye? I don't know what it was. They made it rain for like a year straight in Vietnam to show you that they can manipulate the weather. And in the right place, it has to be the right place. You might not be able to do this everywhere, but in the right place, you can just make it rain for a year straight, easy. By seeding the clouds and all this shit is what they did. Yeah, and I don't know if they're making it rain or if it's just natural there. I have no idea. I don't even know where the fuck you're at. Oh, you're in the UK. I don't know. It rains there naturally a lot because you're in an area where the temperature dictates states of matter. You're in an area where that's affected drastically, and the temperature is dictating your state of matter, and you're going to get rain. Cool. If you're going to get moisture rise and cool and condense, it's going to rain a lot. But yeah, I mean, it's all good. I just wish we could all choose a world of love instead of fear. And because why do I say that? Because if you have a world of love, a world of fear is afraid. What is an outcome of fear? Control. People that are afraid and they live in a life of fear, they want control. They need control so they're not so afraid because they're cowards for some reason. They're so separated or something. I don't know what's wrong with them. They're so psychopathic. I don't know what's wrong with these people that they're so afraid that they have to control everything we do. These parasites, I guess because they're infected with these parasites that seem to want to control us. And maybe they're the cowards that are so fear-based that they have to control us like this. I don't know, but it seems like that. Yeah, certainly that's what it looks like. Yeah. But it probably rains there a lot naturally. Who knows? I heard about the rain there. The rain, the food. I heard the food's bad. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I hate these fucking planes, man. They removed it? Oh, God, I hate these censor fucks. Ugh. Yeah, it's fucking sad. But at least you guys tried. I appreciate that. I don't know. That's funny. It's true, he said. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. What was that in the movie Snatch? The guy's like worse weather, bad food. The guy in Snatch is always bitching and moaning about, I don't want to go to London. Fuck was that guy? The fuck was that guy? Yeah. So yeah, are we doing a collaborative? Yeah, are we doing a collaborative Truth Alert tomorrow? Maybe Freak or Geo will join me. I don't know. But if you send me an email, we'll have some Phoenix Eye crew in there as well. Maybe we'll see. But my email is whenthebuildingscried@yahoo.com. So we'll see y'all here tomorrow at 12 noon, melted buildings time. All mountains are melted buildings. So we'll see y'all there tomorrow. Much love.